You want me to be on call but not pay on call? No. A friend and former coworker left my hospital to go work at a private Botox center as an aesthetic nurse. The pay is about what I am making as an ICU nurse with none of the stress of the ICU. There's an opening and I was considering it because I'm getting burnt out. On Thursday a nurse calls out of work. We'll call her Sally. Sally is supposed to be the on-call nurse this weekend. My manager informs me that she hasn't heard from Sally and just in case she is sick, can I be the on-call for this weekend? I said no, and then finally agreed after being guilted. Then I was informed that I wouldn't officially be the on-call but rather the backup if Sally was not available, meaning I would be on call but not getting paid for it. Well, that was a hard no. I said don't call me. I won't be coming in. Today I get asked to see HR and they said my manager complained to them about my poor attitude I was refusing to come in for my on-call shift. We're short-staffed. Need to be flexible. Team players. Blah blah. You know how it goes. I let them know exactly what happened and how it happened. Not my shift. Was going to do it but refused when she tried to get me to ruin my weekend for free. Hard pass no. Turns out my manager lied to HR about the circumstances and they apologized to me. Okay, I thought that was the end of it. 2 hours later my manager is in my face on the floor in front of everyone asking why I told HR the truth basically. There was a lot of back and forth but essentially I said, "Why would I lie for you?" Quote. So the manager proceeded to send me home. Said she was going to write me up for having a bad attitude and that attitude made me unsafe to work with patients. Keep in mind this whole time she was red-faced and yelling and I was calm and smiling, which I think made her madder. So I just confirmed in front of the shift manager and another nurse that I was to go home right now. So I did. This was the only time I put my patients in danger because I know there was nobody to cover for me. So the last 4 hours of what was my shift, the patient to nurse ratio would have been dangerous. I would normally care a lot about that, but it was not my decision. I take my time getting home. It's a beautiful day. I took the bus in but decided to walk back and just enjoy it all. My phone is buzzing the entire time. I ignore it. When I get home I see I have 20+ messages from coworkers, from HR and from the manager and start going through them. The coworkers said it was chaos after I left because there wasn't anyone to cover the rest of my shift and the nurse who covered my break refused to take on 2 more complex patients on top of her own. She told the manager to gown up and do it herself. The manager could not do it and eventually got the charge nurse to do it and covered for the charge nurse, so the patients were taken care of after a lot of yelling apparently. I also had several people volunteer to be witnesses to what happened. Manager was telling me to come back and that I was irresponsible for walking off during my shift. I just put her on block. HR was asking what happened and could I come in to give a formal interview. Apparently I was going to be written up for walking off my shift and suspended for 2 weeks pending a disciplinary hearing. I let them know what happened, who witnessed it, and to consider this my 2-week notice. No, I won't be coming in for a formal interview unless I'm on the clock. And as of right now I won't be answering my phone or emails until Monday at the earliest as my suspension and notice overlap. I will not be coming in off the clock. They can email or fax whatever paperwork they need regarding health insurance or pension plan or whatever. And that's where we're at as of Friday afternoon. I think I will wait until after all the termination paperwork is done before taking the other job. Edit. So think kind of blew up and I'm a little drunk, so we'll wait to respond to you wonderful people in all the messages. There has been a change of status. I will be going to that meeting on Tuesday. I will be seeing an employment lawyer on Monday and my union representative will be present for that meeting. It seems after I left there was a mini revolt. Everyone on the floor ghosted the manager. They just didn't acknowledge her presence or anything she said, turned their backs to her when she talked, or just walked away. Well, apparently she had a freak out and yelled at some cleaning staff. I think, getting conflicting reports. And it was witnessed by someone in upper management. I don't know exactly what happened, but this upper management person took the manager lady into a quiet room, and 15 minutes later security was escorting her out. This was at shift change, so almost everyone on staff saw it. The next part is going to be intentionally vague because the information could dox me. The College of Nurses has received a complaint to which I was CC'd, in the vague regulatory board has also received a complaint pertaining to patient safety to which I was also CC'd. That's all the detail I will provide, but it seems my peeps chose violence and I love them dearly. They asked that I not tender a resignation at this time. They have offered to pay me the next 2 weeks full salary that will not count against my vacation or sick time, regardless of what I decide to do. The meeting on Tuesday will be with management and a retention officer. So I expect some type of settlement? I don't know, but that's why I'm talking to the lawyer on Monday. I was speculating NDA, but there's no point trying to guess. I'll update on Tuesday. Wow, that manager is the definition of an abusive, toxic relationship. Good for you for telling the truth and standing up for yourself. Boundaries are so important. Good luck with the new job. Damn, that was a riveting story. Sorry to hear that you got treated that way. I hope the manager gets fired. Nurses don't want to nurse anymore. Sarcasm. The on-call stuff has always been the deal breaker for me. Even in high school or college, when they asked if they could call me if they needed me to come in. Nope. Gimme my schedule. I'll show up on time, be a productive worker, and leave when my scheduled shift is over. Same pay, less stress? Sounds like a nice way to take a break. The plan for your first week at the new job: use up all your sick and vacation time so you get double paid. Then go to the hospital and let them know you got an opportunity you can't pass up and need to leave ASAP. Or you can just call in sick over and over until they fire you. Lawyer up. Your license is at risk. You can be charged with patient abandonment. Fuck the job, but don't let them mess with your livelihood. Lol, my old place of work used to do this to me all the time. Then I told them they need to start paying me to be on equals call. They never called again. Good for you for standing up for yourself. However, should you decide to go in, if you're an hourly employee, they're required to pay you for your time while there. If you're a salaried exempt employee, because you work during the pay period, they're required to pay you for the entire week this week. Just an FYI to help you out. It's crazy how hospitals are like this. We really are doomed, aren't we? Ooh, nice. I would do the meeting and record it with your phone via audio or camera if you don't care. Wouldn't hurt to talk to your coworkers and record their statements. Bring them into the meeting. If anything, you play them for HR. Probably get the manager fired. Sweet revenge. And you have yourself some prime evidence for a lawsuit. This is why I left tech sector for public sector. The unpaid 24/7 on-call was just too much stress for my body. The pay is less, but there's excellent healthcare, retirement, and way better quality of life. I get to leave after 8 hours and not even think about work. My boss doesn't dare contact me after hours, or the union would be up in arms. I can breathe and relax, as it should be. Hell yeah, good for you. Fuck that manager. I'd love to see an update in a week or two about the fallout. Wow, so this just happened. Good for you for putting yourself first for once. We have been making huge sacrifices while caring for our communities throughout this entire pandemic at least at my hospital. They just keep calling us superstars and giving us even more work. I can't believe your manager. Knowing how freaking hard you've been working and how much her success depends on you. Is this headstrong, ignorant, and out of touch? I hope she has the life she deserves, and that's me being charitable. I'm so sorry you had to go through all that nonsense. But so glad you'll find something better for your future quality of life. I know I'm just some random internet stranger, but I am so damn proud of you. Nothing's going to change unless us workers insist that it changes. Well done. Even if you were 100% in the right. Even if you have multiple witnesses that would test that. If the board of nursing is involved, make certain you have a lawyer that specializes in board of nursing issues to represent you. I cannot stress this enough. If there's even a minuscule chance of it affecting your livelihood, you need to take that seriously and not F around. A fellow nurse. You did the right thing. Just wow. So is that legit? They send you home then make it out to be her fault? Sounds shady and illegal, but I'm no lawyer. Why would you wait to accept the other job? I could find someone else in the meantime. Just tell the other place yes, but you need to work out your notice. Good for you. Your manager obviously got hit on the head as a baby. Multiple times. Then got a lobotomy. Stupid.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.